Yo, 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 what's up, guys? And it's continuing. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Guys, this is fucking epic. Okay, let's close this. Why? Man. Guys, we broke 90 cents, guys. 90 cents. Come on, guys. How are you doing? I'm doing fantastic. Oh, I'm just doing fantastic, guys. Let's see what the next target is. So we had the base, boom. Then we had here the first sequence that got activated. We reached that point. Now we break out. Okay, so let's see. Man, next target is 110. Can we reach 110, guys? If we don't fail now, we will reach 110. At least $1. Let's go. Man, people buying like crazy. That's what I anticipated. Nobody wants to know something about XRP until they buy at $1. Man. How are you doing, guys? What a day. What a day. Or what 10 days we had right now. 10 days of absolute madness. It's absolutely flying. Let's fucking go. How do you feel, guys? Let me know in the chat. How does the pump makes you feel? This is the moment, guys. Oh, man. This would be the new break of structure and a new sequence activated. Let's put an alarm there. $0.90, guys. My God, this is big money coming in. And this is not retail, guys. This is, yeah, BlackRock and people starting to really bid on it. This is not retail, guys. Market opened at 2 o'clock. So here the Americans started to pump it. Market open, and now at 15:30 the stock market opened. So here the stock market opened, they corrected it, and now they pump it again. So the stock market USA is already up 5% on XRP, guys. That's amazing. Please, guys, don't forget to smash the like. This is the time we were all waiting for, guys. Let's fucking go. Guys, what do you think? Will we break the 95 cents now? What do you think, guys? Let me know. I'm just gonna post on X that I am live. How can I do that? I take here the link. Boom. Copy. I will just quickly post that I'm live on X for a second. Oh, oh shit. XRP, hashtag, hashtag XRP, hashtag Ripple, hashtag OMUSD, hashtag, let's put in BTC. Let's go, guys. Yo, man, how are you? Look at this beauty, man. Amazing. Guys, go like and reply my post on X for people to come into the live stream. And guys, let's try to hit like at least 20 likes today. Let's see what Schwepe is doing. Oh man, it got sold off. I bought some just before here in this candle. But yeah, guys, I would be really careful with XRP meme coins. I don't really know where these things will go. I thought it's funny. David Schwartz, man, as Pepe. The Schweppe. The Schweppe. That's actually the intelligent Pepe, man. The Schweppe. The fucking Schweppe. Let's go. Let's see if it can hold it and go up again. Come on, XRP. Just do it. It's your time now. It's now or never. Increasing volume. Perfect. XRP BTC chart started to move again from the absolute lows. So imagine it would just come into in the bull run again at this level. It will take 168% on Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin does a 5x and it outperformed it by 200%, that would be a 10x. Even more, 30x. 15x, sorry. So let's say we reach even higher. So we could like from the bottom take 500% off of Bitcoin's value. Let's see from the point now. Yeah, that would be against a Bitcoin rally for 335%. That's a 4x. And if God bless us, we can reach this price target again. And if we do that, guys, oh my God. I mean, I'm not looking forward to it, but you never know, man. You never know. It's actually the first real regulated look-through project in the crypto space for the US. So Ethereum and Bitcoin got named a commodity without really going behind it. So it's okay. But XRP will be or is regulated already. Now it's just a question of money, and then we are good. And when the ETF comes and the rumors, and it will absolutely skyrocket. The alt season didn't even start. It would be so great if actually XRP would actually start the alt season. That would be actually pretty great. This push here was the XRP pump because Ethereum went down, and actually the only one yesterday that went up is XRP. So XRP crushed the Bitcoin dominance by 1.5%, not even being like, I think like it holds like 2% of the market in market cap. So that was actually a pretty wild move. Let's see, imbalance. I want to see it react here right now. Let's see. When did you FOMO in? What's your entry price? Yeah, we could also potentially come back, refill here, and maybe retest like the triangle to put up the next move. But I believe here's a lot of liquidity at 95. So potentially we could see it pump and then come back down. People, oh no, XRP is dropping, and then boom. I mean, I would love to just see it go, but you always need to be prepared for everything. Let's see if we can hold 10-minute imbalance. Yo, what's up, guys? 8737. Oh, so pretty late actually. Yeah. 8737. But actually, where you entered was not bad. It held the trend line, so now it reacts in the imbalance. That's what we want to see. We have increasing buy volume. We have always like this top huge short candles, but you don't like, for example, let's see this candle. There is like 2/3 of the candle are sellers. The rest is buyers. So that's why on the top here, always the top, you have like huge candles because there are a lot of buyers and a lot of sellers. But here now you can see that from the bottom we rejected and then increasing buy volume. So now we should hold this. And if we hold this, the next candle, if this one, like if we hold the low here or the imbalance and this one is not getting too big, like increasing more than this one, we could see a potential next move. Okay, now the last 1 minute imbalance got close to. A very small one. But look how it reacted here. You know, that's no joke like imbalances. Look, small, very small imbalance left. So let's flip this candle. If we don't flip this, it's going to retest the trend line. And if that breaks, we're going to retest the breakout. We're going to retest here where it broke out at, yeah, 1:30 p.m. Yo, what's up, guys? How are you doing? Give me some of your altcoins. Let's do some technical analysis. So this one closed. We should now hold this, otherwise we're gonna come back down. But I mean, who cares? That would be a retest at 82. Let's see if it holds. We have, yeah, now we actually invalidated this imbalance. So for the very short term, it's not the greatest. So yeah, potentially we're gonna revisit and close that imbalance here. But I tell you guys, influencers are talking about it. Influencers are ready. They pumped in a lot of money. Okay, we hold the imbalance for now. We retested, liquidated some, just went a little bit under the trend line. So now we need to see a push now. We need to break this 1 minute candle at best. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Come on, push, push. Ah, it's okay. It engulfed it almost completely. So now we should not break the low. If we break the low, we go to this area here. If we hold now the line and we break out, and now we have again, I told you yesterday about the full candle pattern. Now you have these last two candles to flip now, like on the short term bullish. We need actually this second candle to flip bullish and let's say close above, let's say 78.6. It doesn't even need to close that high, but Yeah, that would be a 4 candle pattern. As we see, they want to push it up now. 11 seconds. So now you will see last 5 seconds buys will come in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. 4 candle pattern done. Let's fucking go. You know that's how it works, guys. That's actually a good pattern. Let's see if it holds. But guys, yeah, it's the 1 minute, so it's very volatile. So sometimes on the 1 minute, like patterns don't matter that much. But let's see. Boom. Oh yeah, it is, my friend. Guys, if you want be up to date more quickly on the markets, follow me on XRP Ninja, with the check mark and the same logo than I have on my YouTube channel. Because I all the time like posts when something happens, I'm active here. I cannot be active all the time on YouTube, so this is the place to go. So now we need to break this candle high. Then we are good to go. Nice. Okay, let's see a push now. It should not close under this candle at 87.83, otherwise we're going to go down. But it looks pretty nice. So if we invalidate this imbalance now, we're going to push. Man, the rest of the crypto space. Look, oh, AI is the narrative. AI is the narrative, this bull run. Man. Yeah, at the beginning, but now since Trump won, man, it got absolutely crushed. But it will come back. Obviously, this thing will shoot up pretty quick when it does. So let's see what's the target of this sequence. We just need to break this high, then we're gonna fly to like, yeah, all-time high, obviously. So first target is 238, second 270, 340, and then 460. And then the big sequence, which we could go at the end of the bull run, my top target for this is 15 bucks. Will it reach there? I don't know, man. That's what Fibonacci tells me. Yo, what's up, guys? Hope you're doing well. Don't forget to smash the like button, guys. On this channel, I give you my 10 years of experience to help each other make it with the charts and knowing where can I buy, where can I start to sell, which are the targets, where can I reaccumulate. So just ask your questions. I will do some TA for you. No matter which project, it doesn't matter. Okay, Bitcoin is dropping as we speak. So we close that imbalance. Look also here, we had supply here and look where it reacted. Exactly at supply, closing the last short imbalance, and we now have another one here. So these are the two resistance levels. Once they are broken, we go to 100K. So now it's important to let it like liquidate the lows here, or maybe it will react here in the imbalance, but most likely it will just boom, go down, come back up, and then do the next move if we still stay bullish. Because there's one thing, like XRP usually moves last, so I don't hope that this time it is that way. I just hope that for once XRP pumps and just keeps going, or holds the levels for a few days, a week, and then on the next push goes higher. That's what I want to see. Okay, so let's see if we can break here, because if we can break here now, this is like this and this are the last resistances to go bonkers again. So let's see. And obviously we need to hold now the trend line, which we 1, 2, almost 3 times tested it right now. Okay, we closed on the 1 minute, but the 1 minute, as I said, is not that important. I would at least, when you look at such things that I'm talking about, to use 15, 5, like 5 is the like minimum. Better is 15, 30, 1 hour to 4 hour chart, obviously. So in 40 minutes, we close this candle. And if we close here, guys, that's bullish again. It's like, yeah, it's easy math. So on the 2 hour, we closed already bullish. On the 1 hour, we closed bullish. So looks great, guys. Looks great. Obviously, people will always constantly take profits. There's one like negative thing about XRP is that we have holders like me that are in for a very long time. So people are uncertain about it. So what they will do is they will try to exit on like pumps like this, not exit fully, but start to take profits. And they will realize that they took profits too early, you know. Or maybe it goes down, it was a great move, but then you need to buy back, you know, because some people, when they make money, they like when the time comes to buy back, they say, oh, I want it a little bit lower, I want it a little bit lower, and that's where they miss the next up move. So at the end, in the beginning, you think you made a great move, but on the long run, you said like, I sold too early, for example. So now it's the time to chill out. If you were in the last bull run of XRP, I mean, if you sold at $1, you missed the double. And this bull run is a lot different. If you sell everything at $1, man, you will miss access. So that's my opinion. No financial advice, obviously. We closed the 3 minute under the trend line. So there's, yeah, high chance we're going to go here now, which we are doing just right now. Yeah, that's because Bitcoin is going down, Ethereum almost breaking the low again. Man, this thing is disappointing, man. Last bull run, everybody was like, Ethereum is the future. Man, is it? I don't know, man. But no, do you see right now what I mean with going break even on your position when you trade all-time high pushes, you know? Because sentiment can change very quickly. Doesn't mean we go down now crazy, but yeah, I would say if we don't pull back now at this or this low, which we almost hit now, we're gonna fill the lows here and then maybe go back up again. Or we just push in now, so it was like a liquidation week to go up again. You need that because you need people to open shorts and you need people to sell so the money rotates. And when the money rotates, we can go into the next push. Like if you see XRP breaking out, like the professional traders, they don't enter here. Professional traders wait for the pump to go on, and then when it comes back down, they add, you know. So that's why I'm saying this imbalance, the breakaway gap that actually broke the high again, this is now where I believe demand will come in. Let's see. I would love to see it flip again in the next 5 minutes. But if it doesn't flip now, we need to watch this level here. Yo, what's up, guys? What a beautiful day. I'm so tired, didn't sleep at all. What did you do, man? 1 minute for the 15 minute to close. Let's see. For now, it's a full candle pattern with engulfing to the downside. So let's see if we, in the last minute, if we can do some upside move, because otherwise we're gonna go to this level again to retest it. We are excited to announce that today's New York Stock Exchange, ARCA, has filed to list Bitwise 10 crypto index fund. Yeah, that's actually great index funds. So it's like slowly we are creating baskets of currency. So like retail and institutional investors don't actually need to buy all these different tokens with all these different wallets on all these different chains, but they create like funds where you can invest in, buy shares of the fund, and in these funds, for example, you have XRP, BTC, and Solana in one fund. So you have like an average performance of all these coins together in one fund. So that's actually great. That's actually pretty important. Joining list, blah, 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 tomorrow. Yeah, today's discussion of the future of crypto innovation and regulation is already looking up under Trump's administration without Gensler's foot in the market's neck. That's great. Look at this, guys. Look at his t-shirt. Fuck the SEC, man. That means something. You know, you're not gonna wear this if you don't know what's gonna happen, you know. And as we can see, the market is pretty healthy right now for XRP. Thanks for the kind words. Now the crypto community come together, for a level playing field and clear rules for the road ahead. All rising tide lifts the boats. Amazing, guys. Let's see if there's something about XRP. Oh shit. XRP. Guys, if I don't know if this is true, but yeah, it was obvious that it will happen. But stablecoin, what is this document? From where does he have this? CFT Ripper is preparing to implement significant upgrades to the XRP ledger with the goal of improving liquidity and drawing the institutional investor. This surge in activity has the potential to direct hundreds of millions into XRPL tokens, especially with the DeFi sector. Considering the CFT, this is the token on the XRP ledger, reached a 20 billion market cap, just half of XRP's current roughly 1% of Ripple's expected investment in the XRPL. The price of each CFT token could reach blah, blah, blah. I don't know a lot about this token, to be honest, guys. I really don't know. Maybe I should. Maybe that's a potential play also to rotate some profits of XRP into like something that can move higher to re-rotate back into XRP. Like bull run has started. 24 will what? Nah, this guy, I would not listen to this guy. He's a fucking faggot. Sorry for the words. I take this back. Okay, so let's see latest. About crypto community, blah blah blah. Yeah, that's when on. Oh, come on, man. Ready to change your channel, blah blah blah. Man, always these scams here, crazy. Us trapping. Nothing exciting. Where can I find the XRP holders ranking list? Yo, my friend, how are you doing? It's here. XRP rich list, if this is what you mean. You go to rich slash list dot info. I will post, wait. Um, rich list dot info. Let's see. Oh, why? Normally this works. Okay, why isn't it working? Yeah, sometimes the site has like list facts of the community. Mm, sometimes it doesn't work. I don't know why. It's not the first time. But that's the site you want to look at. I don't know why it's not working actually. I try on my phone, maybe there it goes. I'm gonna see. Wait, XMP, rich list. But actually, I can tell you, with 3000 XRP, you are in the top 10 holders. Only 3000 XRP. You're in the top 10 wallets. Yeah, it doesn't even work on my phone, man. I don't know why. But that's, yeah, that's the site. 100%. I don't know, it's not working. Let's try again later. Yeah, we're gonna revisit here. Look, now we have a 4 candle pattern to the downside. What is Bitcoin doing? Yeah, it's also weak now, so if if Bitcoin starts to go up again, then obviously everything is gonna follow, and also XRP. This is like now a 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's a 3 or 4th day we are in this sideways action. But that's actually great. We hold it pretty well. We should not engulf this candle for the best case scenario, because if we engulf this candle and close below in the next 22 minutes, that would not be that great. I feel like it's gonna try to take out this liquidity here. A lot of buying positions here. And that would not be a lot. 3%. Yeah, that would kick down the altcoins. Maybe if the altcoins don't start to rise, let's see what is dominance doing. Going up again. Once this dominance flips, man, it's going to be epic in the altcoins. But it's still running. Once we break here, once we flip this candle here, we're going to see an alt season. These are the alt seasons in every bull run. 16, yeah, so this was the alt season in 16, 17. This was the alt season in 2021. And yeah, the next is following. So I would say maybe we push a little bit higher when Bitcoin does its next move, and then altcoins will start to run. So we would at least see a drop back to the dominance of the bear market. So now Bitcoin took all the dominance, ETF buys, boom, 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 and there will be a time where people rotate. So they sell their Bitcoin to then rotate into smaller altcoins. XRP is a lot smaller than Bitcoin, so you could say that they rotate into it too. Let's see the market cap where it is right now. Yeah, we're gonna flip Dogecoin again, finally, because that's pretty hilarious. This market cap is like pretty hilarious. Man, if people would understand that they buy like dust, like air, you know, they it's like anyway. The face is not even funny anymore. I have some Doge, but I know people that are all in it. And I know people that put in like last bull run in the beginning like $20 and they made like 300K. So yeah, it was a good investment. But I don't like the idea of people just chasing like logos, you know? Because they say, yeah, it's a great community. Man, a community has a goal. And after that goal is reached, the community is gone. They all gonna dump on each other, you know? So in crypto, you have no friends, guys. You need to know that. Yeah, come into our Telegram group. We are the greatest community ever. We just wait for you to come in. Prices are high. We're gonna dump on you. That's what's the reality of it. K reaction should hold this low. Otherwise, man, it's strong. XRP is strong, you know. Sometimes, like, it doesn't even need to respect the levels, and boom, it goes back up again. But yeah, let's see. I see this going there. And that would actually refuel power for the next move. Because if you just go like this, boom, 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 somewhere in point of time, at the latest yet, $1, they would crash it. Like a lot of people would sell. So we need to reaccumulate some power to make the next move. As we did here, we came back down, we reaccumulated, and now boom, you know, price needs to breathe. Let's try it again. No, it's not working. I don't know why. Let's see what was the inflows and outflows of yesterday, 14th. Yeah, so that we were pretty stable. 200. Yeah, so these two, like BlackRock and Invesco, they actually bought the sold ETH of Grayscale. And it's actually pretty epic when you go to Bitcoin. Look how much. Okay, no, USD. So Grayscale actually sold for $20 billion in the last, let's say, 10 months. $20 billion they sold. BlackRock accumulated for $30 billion. So if that would have happened and they don't buy it up, Bitcoin would be at 20K right now. But God bless us. So we are positive $27 billion. And the price goes up that fast. It's $1 trillion asset. And billions make it move that way. So that will teach you one thing. How big the market cap is doesn't define how high a price can go. The only type of market cap you want to look at is at meme coins under 100K or a million or 10 million. Because people put the targets on market cap because it are psychological levels. But $27 billion made Bitcoin go up. How much? Let's see. Like it's a $2 trillion asset, yeah? And $27 billion made it go up 144%. So that's why you can clearly say you never trade market cap. You never trade market cap. They put in 27 billion and the market cap went up from 800 billion to 1.7 trillion. You know, that's because you can only buy what another one is selling. You can only buy from order books. That actually defines the liquidity pools that are there, you know. That is what defines price movements, not the market cap. Obviously, you need a lot more money to push up Bitcoin than something that is lower than Bitcoin. But why would you want to buy this or this or this? Or this is something different, but this and this. Why do you want to buy this at, let's say, 400 billion and 1.7, almost $2 trillion, when you can buy something that is greater in technology than this, is now almost regulated, and has only like 50 billion market cap? To catch up on Ethereum, you're doing 8x. So if Ethereum from here, let's say, does a 5x, Ethereum will be, let's say, at 1.5 trillion. So if Ethereum goes to 1.5 trillion, look how much room we have to grow. Because people will change their perception on what big of a market cap is when numbers increase. People said like it's impossible for Bitcoin to hit $1 trillion in market cap. Now they anticipate 5. And they will say it will never go to 10. And then when we are at 10, they anticipate 20. So your perception changes along the way. Your targets change along the way. That's important. Very good performance. Very good. I don't say anything, guys. You just need to look my mouse, yeah? So yeah, that's it. Enjoy. Okay, Bitcoin reacting. Look where it reacted. Exactly in the displacement. That's where people sit. That's demand zones, fair value gaps. And here it reacted exactly on the supply, demand zone, sorry. So this was a 15-minute demand zone. 15-minute. This was the 15-minute demand zone from before yesterday. So like the 13th of November. So yesterday we came into it, we broke under it. That's why we reacted and went down a little bit more. Then look where we reacted in the last imbalance and supply. So here was the last 15-minute supply that was important to hold. And look, boom, we are still above it. So now we change structure again, we reacted, we closed this imbalance. So that's where the negative momentum came from. So now we closed, we finished that momentum because the extension tells us this was the target. And as you can see, people started to buy it back up. So now we need to invalidate this. This is it. It's named inverse fair value gap. So we need an IFVG here, inverse fair value gap. So we need to close this or the next candle above this fair value gap. Okay, so the 30-minute is good too. The 30-minute in 8 minutes, or yeah, in 8 minutes. We need to close above that in 8 minutes to push for this liquidity wick here. Remember that. We need to close above. Let's put on 2 charts so we can see how the movements in correlation are playing out. XRP has no imbalance, so if we break this high here, we are gone. But don't forget the fair value gap here. And here we have the because normally this now is actually to push up to the next low. That's why we need to close above it. So here's the FVG, which we reacted from. So now if we invalidate this, so that's why I'm calling it invalidates inverse fair value gap. So that's what we need to see. We need to close above it in 6 minutes to have a further up move on the next candle or 2 candles. So if we stay here and the next one doesn't push above and does the same thing again, we can push to these lows again. Here, same thing. We need a close above it. No matter in 1 candle, 3 candles, it doesn't matter, but we should not get rejected here, because if we get rejected and we break the low, we have a new sequence and then we go a little bit lower. But for now, we are in euphoric. So let's see. Let's see. You see, it reacts into the 50% of the imbalance. So we should not break this low, because otherwise we're gonna fill the wicks here. So now, guys, you know that you can use these levels as confirmations. In this case, now it's still a fair value gap. So it's a bearish fair value gap. As soon as we flip it and close above it, it becomes an inversion fair value gap. So this now is a bullish fair value gap. If we break under it, it will become a bearish fair value gap. But I see people are waiting for it to come a little bit down. As the other guy said before, I want it to come down a little bit more to put in a position. So that's you see, you don't see like really a lot of buy volume, but we have decreasing sell volume. And yesterday we talked about what decreasing sell volume means on a breakout. Decreasing sell volume on a breakout is often just the sign of a correction, not a new move to the downside. If you have increasing, for example, let me show you. I mean, it's going up and up. But yeah, here's an example of decreasing sell volume. So that's where it's just a correction and holds the last imbalance and order block, like the demand zone of this move here, where it started. And boom, we go up for the next one. So here now it's maybe hard to find decreasing buy volume. Look, increasing sell volume, you have the pump. Increasing sell volume, buy volume, you have the pump. So we need to wait for the decreasing sell volume to stop and increasing buy volume to come in. That's where there is a legit break. So here you have decreasing buy volume. What happens? You had on this pump here, you had decreasing buy volume on these few candles. And that's where you saw the fair value gap react bearish. So now we need increasing sell volume to break it. It's that simple. Like price correlation with volume is actually one of the most simple and powerful indicators you can have. Look, increasing sell volume that was a legit breakout. The breakout happened here. So once it broke out, we had decreasing buy volume on the retracement. Even if the candles were big, it was decreasing buy volume, increasing sell volume. So increasing sell volume, decreasing buy volume, increasing sell volume. You see? So now we need decreasing sell volume, which we have right now. We have now decreasing sell volume, decreasing buy volume. That's why we didn't break out yet. So now we need increasing buy volume to break. And once you see on the break an increasing buy volume, 1, 2, 3 candles, then you know that this break is legit. It's as simple as that. So let's see if it can inverse this imbalance. What time is it? 5 p.m. So the market is open, the stock market is open only for 1 hour and 30 minutes right now. So we have some hours to go. Guys, give me your favorite altcoins and I will do a quick technical analyze for you. I mean, if you want. That's why I'm here. Yesterday we had 250 people on the live. I mean, I completely forgot time yesterday. I was live for like 4 hours, man. I didn't even realize it. Velodrome. Is it that? Let's see, I don't have it here. It is Velodrome, right? Which is the best chart? KuCoin. I want the most data on the chart, so I would say OKX or KuCoin. Let's see. Which has the most data? I hope you didn't board here. Oh, jeez. Man, I mean, technically, we need a break here. And we should not break this. This is like very fundamental. So watch out for this. So we should hold this trend line. And the best case scenario obviously would break this trend line. And then you can say you're up for this first potential target. So that would be a 10x, my friend. So enjoy, man, enjoy. But be careful. Because actually the first real important break was this break of the high. So now we flip from bearish, last swing high, and then this was the first time we created a low, a new high, a high, a low. So this low was pretty important that it is higher than the previous one, and then following the break of this high, now changed momentum from bearish to bullish. So it took a long time to create that, as for example XRP took a long time to break the range. This can also happen pretty fast. So let's say these two sequences, if they get reached, these are the two targets you should look for. And that's not me, that's Fibonacci target. So I don't know anything, man. So it's Fibonacci. Two targets. I mean, obviously, if it reaches this and the bull run is not over yet, it will probably try to break the highs, but Fibonacci gives you now two targets. It gives you this sequence target. So it started at the bottom. Yeah, it's an inverse ABC pattern. So it's the same thing as if you would inverse the chart, because ABC patterns are most of the time used in like ABC corrections. So you have the impulse and then your ABC move to correct this impulse. But here, obviously, it's on the other side. So if I would show you the chart this way, you would say, man, I need to enter a short, man. Because look, we are in an ABC extension. So sometimes if you are confused, just reverse the chart and then you see what's happening. So we created the top, we didn't manage to break above it again. We broke the lows, and now we just went in for a retracement for potentially the next extension from around this area. From this area to here. But yeah, I don't know a lot about this token. I know it, but I cannot tell you. Yeah, that's a 800% move, and from the price we are right now, it's a 10x basically. And if you reach the second target, I mean, enjoy, man, enjoy. What was the second? The second one was here. So that would be a 50x. That would be amazing, man. Give me more, give me more. I need more tokens, man. Where have you been, brother? Man, I was busy, had things to do. Bitcoin was going sideways for 7 months. I didn't want to come live to read about the Telegraph news with you, just to get views. I had other things to do, but now I'm back. The bull run is back on, and I mean, let's fucking do it, guys. There are 6 to 12 months left. Okay, we are pushing again, guys. We are pushing again. Bitcoin almost 89K again. So now is the time to see if we can close above the balance and inverse it. 8 minutes and 3 minutes on the 10 minutes. So even if we close it on the 10-minute, great. But better is it to close it on the 15-minute. So let's see. 15-minute inversion fair value gap, and as soon as you see this, you directly can see the momentum on XRP picking up again, because it's the narrative of the last 2-3 days. Everybody's talking about it. Everybody. It's 10 times smaller than ETH. So I always talk about the ETH catch-up trade to Bitcoin, but there is also potential XRP catch-up trade to Ethereum. So yeah, I mean, lucky. 8 billion people are lucky, but some took a decision to take the risk, some didn't. And that's what makes the difference. And even if you take the risk, doesn't mean you make it. Like, one thing is very important, guys, in the bull run. Everybody is going to make money from this point on. Every single one. You know something about the markets or you don't, it doesn't matter. You will make money. But it will be unrealized until you take profits. It's not I can tell you that if you don't take profits, like 95% make money in a bull run, but 90% of this 95% will lose it all again. So you need to be prepared. You need to have targets where you say, I take some risk off. I do this, I do that. You know, Don't think about just the profits. Think about the strategy, how you exit, when you exit, with which percentages you exit, and when you have exited, what will I do with the money? How can I prepare for the next bull run? How can I DCA? How can I maybe do some potential API on stables during the bear market? That's what you need to prepare for now. Now is not the time to, now you already need to know what to do when we start pushing hard. That's what's important. Lucky are those who did the work, man. There is no lucky, you know. I saw people making 1 million from scratch and losing it all again in 365 days. So you will see it's not luck, man. You will see. Market teach you. Markets teach, man. I tell you. I said yesterday, the markets broke me and rebuilded me. So that's what it's doing. The next 5 minutes are very important. We need to close above that fair value gap here. No matter if it's just like a pip or here or here or here or just a little bit above it. But we need to invalidate that last short engulfing, because the only reason why this flushed down is because a minority of players just pushed it by themselves. And there were actually no buyers that could really trade this price. So that's what creates this imbalance between price, between buyers and sellers. And in this case, now the buyers are retrading this gap, but there's no sellers for the moment coming in, you know. So as it looks like, we're gonna inverse this imbalance. And if that happens, we're gonna go take out at least this wick here. Or it's gonna try at least to do it. That's what markets do. Seek liquidity and close displacements. That's all we do. Look, we broke out. We broke out of this sideways section. This is now on a small time frame, just to explain to you how markets work. So you had the old high here. The last swing high, boom, you come down, you accumulate, buyers win. The market pumps, it finds a high. So now it leaves open imbalances in the market. So there's only buyers that controlled the price. So sellers couldn't really do something about it. So it needed to be rebalanced, okay? And what we just did here is rebalance that price action to now invalidate this imbalance and go for the next run. I mean, as it looks like. Now, this is, guys, this is beautiful. This is exactly what I anticipate. Let's go. And then obviously we need to hold it. But now there's buy volume coming again. So now we have aggressive buyers coming in. Here we were passive buyers. Now it's aggressive buyers. So we closed above on the 3-minute. We didn't close yet on the 5-minute, but the 5-minute, we still have this imbalance. So here it's a little bit different. So now it will react here. As you see, it already pushed down a bit. But the important thing for now is to close in 2 minutes above this one. And then in the next push, we can go and break this one on the 5-minute. And as soon as we close under it again, we are going down. That's why you need to be very adaptable in the markets. And it's not your bias that actually is important. It is to understand the price metrics and find out what is actually the bias of the majority and do against them, go against them. Look, when I trade conventional markets, I do this. I go to sentiment. So here now you can see on the Euro USD, or let's go to gold. I think it's almost 50-50, or now maybe the minority is short. Let's see where it is. Okay, yeah, the minority switched from long to short now. So the majority of holders in this case, so 43% of traders are short and 57% are long. So the majority is long and the minority is short. The big players, the banks and the institutions are always placed with the minority. They are the minority. So you never want to go with the people. In meme coins is different, but in the conventional markets it isn't. They say when there's blood on the streets you buy. So the majority is short when that happens. Most people say, oh, I need to sell it, it's going to go down. And the minority is long, so they buy your bags. That's how it works. And here, for example, now, Euro USD is the minority is at 18%. So only 18% of positions are opened long, and 82% of all positions are short. So you always go against the people. So people here started to be very, very bearish again, just because of these few dips. And now, boom, the minority, wrong, just takes them out. That's what they do. So now we close the 15-minute in this 5-minute inverse fair value gap. So now we could see just a retest and extend. So here was the target I was talking about, where there is liquidity. So market does two things: rebalance price and seek liquidity. That's all a market does. So now we closed the last imbalance, we changed structure, we inverse now. So now it's an inversion fair value gap, and that is the long signal you want to wait for. You come with high volume, you engulf the last candle, you close the important level to rebalance price, and you go for the next move. So now this here should be the support. If we close back under it, we go lower. As long as we hold this, we are good. Guys, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe if you like this content. I will be starting to go live a lot more often now for the last phase, the banana zone of the bull run. And let's have some fun, guys. Let's have some fun. Write a 1 in the chat if you hold XRP, guys. Or are you just looking for entries? Or what's the reason you are here? I want to understand that. Are you into XRP? If yes, put in 1 in the chat. Guys, put 1 in the chat if you're holding XRP. One. Because that would be actually pretty annoying if you wouldn't hold XRP right now. Or hold it before. I mean, now it's not a stable coin anymore. It took 10 days, man. 10 days to not be a stable coin anymore. And now the stable coin shillers are trying to enter. Isn't that funny? Look, the 5 minutes fair value gap gave a reaction. You see? That's where people come in, go out, rebalance. You know, I give you crazy, crazy knowledge. You just need over time to look what price does, and you will realize, man, I do this for 10 years, over 10 years. No, 10 years, I would say. Yeah, of course. People don't understand, no matter how high your bags go, if you don't grow accordingly, God will take it away from you again. That's what happened to me too. No matter how high your bags go, I saw people making millions and lose it all. I saw people making 1 million and lose it all. I saw people making 500K and lose it all. I saw people making 300K and lose it all. So it's humbleness, guys, humbleness, and trying to learn from everything that happens. Trying to suck up as much knowledge in as quick of a time, because you don't want to learn for 3 bull runs, be 15 years older, and then start to get the knowledge. It's now. Only now, not tomorrow. People always say, man, can you teach me trading, how I can analyze charts? Yes, when? Now, in 2 hours. When do we do it? Oh, I will call you in 2 days because tomorrow I am busy. Okay, no problem. In 2 days after, they don't contact me. And I'm like, okay, I give it you for free and you don't even take it. So you're not worth what it is. That's how life works, guys. And I see more people like that. No matter how hungry they are, I not often see really hungry people. Like people that make a lot of money are often more hungry than people that struggle. Isn't that crazy actually? Okay, XRP and Gulf, but not a lot of volume on Bybit at least. So we need to this in 3 minutes. We need some volume coming in. We need like this increase. So now the next candle, I want it at least as high as this or higher. Otherwise, I don't believe that this is real. If we break this gap with increasing volume higher than this one, we're gonna take the liquidity. And then we need to see what happens after. This candle on the 30 minutes is not beautiful. So we need this to happen right now. Yo, what's up, guys? I see new people coming in. Is this the first time you're here? Let me know, guys. Okay, volume coming in. Let's go. We need to push. For the people that were here now, you can see how these displacements work and what markets are doing. Some say it's support, it's resistance, it's this, it's that. But if you want to go into the detail of everything, you will never stay with support and resistance because it's not like precise enough. This is what markets do: chase liquidity and rebalance price, no matter which markets. Forex markets, commodities, crypto, stock markets, it's always the same thing. That's good. So look, why was this fair value gap so important? Because actually we had, when we came down here, we retested this area, which was an imbalance, a displacement. We reacted, created a new low, reaccumulated. This is war between buyers and sellers. Buyers won. We broke the previous swing high on this time frame. So now we are from bearish to bullish again on this time frame. And that's why this one was important. If, for example, the price would not have closed above this high. So imagine the price would have closed for, let's say, here. And this move would have happened from here. Then this imbalance would have been less reliable. But because we broke structure to the upside, we just rebalanced price, and now we are invalidating the short imbalances. So that means now aggressive buyers are coming in, trying to take the next liquidity. And then we have the last imbalance here. Once we break this, we break the high. So this is actually the only place we can get rejected until we break the high. And that's also the most important imbalance at the end. This one for the first trend reversal, and this one to get the break. So now look, we closed above that last 5 minutes and we have the order block here. And we have decreasing buy volume, and that is not great. Yes, that's not great. That's what I meant before. We have decreasing buy volume. We have increasing sell volume and decreasing buy volume. So potentially this could be like for the short term, maybe now it will increase in sell volume, flip this candle or the next one or even the next one after that, come back down, and then on the sell volume we need to see decreasing sell volume, and then on the push we need to see increasing buy volume. And if that happens without breaking this low, we're going to go for the highs. Okay, here we have increasing volume. Let's see how this candle does now. Slowly increasing buy volume on lower time frames, but here it's still decreasing, so we need another push. Let's see. 1 minute and 30 seconds. It can go very fast. So like this volume candle can become bigger and this grow with it. And that would indicate buyers wanting to break the high. So we rebalance price, we won the war, we pumped, we broke structure, we really rebalanced price. How do you know that this was an important balance? First of all, it's the breakaway gap from the bottom it created. And second of all, you could have taken Fibonacci, take the first high, the first low, and the second high. And then it will give you an extension target. In this case, it told you that this is like the golden number in Fibonacci. So this is when sell pressure from this building of price action is stopping. And as you can see here, that was exactly where the price reversed, combined with the imbalance in the 15-minute. The last imbalance, it's also the premium zone, so it's the 0.78%. So that's always premium demand. And look, boom, boom, 2 times 7, it closed actually the short extension target, it reached it, it closed the breakaway gap, it rebalanced price, it inversed the first and last short imbalance, bearish imbalance. It was a bearish fair value gap, but it inversed it by closing above it. So it's invalidating the gap. So now it means that price is reversing again, retested it and did the next push, invalidated the 5-minute imbalance, the last one before the order block. So now we need to see, look, we have increasing volume, okay, on the buy. That's a good sign. So now this candle, if it's red, if it's black in my case, and it goes down, it needs to be less high than this candle. So we have decreasing sell volume on a pump, and we have increasing buy volume on a pump. That's how we can break this. But as soon as this changes, because here you can see decreasing buy volume until here, and from here on you can see increasing. So this drop here from this to this wasn't really a certainty that it would happen. But once we closed above this inversion, like this fair value gap, volume started to go up, the buy volume, and sell volume kept going down. So that's why we are bullish now. So let's see what this candle is doing. If it goes down, we need to still see decreasing sell volume. Otherwise, this could have been now the price it reaches to come back down again. So this one is now gone. This one is rebalanced, this one is reached. So now you know where these levels come from. It are not levels that I invent or something. Because this high here, if I take now a sequence extension and I do this, it even extended over the 200 extension. But then it came back down and did the move. So this is always like the level you want to watch for. This is not like a precise, but look, yesterday I said I would show you how I find the Bitcoin bottom without any headaches. So easy, okay? And you can do this bear market again. It will exactly tell you when the bull run stops. So people know what Elliott waves are. And after an Elliott wave, so an Elliott wave is like wait, I'm gonna try to find Elliott wave 1 to 5. So here in this case it was like that, but you have 5 waves. 1, 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's the same thing as an ABC. So you have the 0, you have the 1, you have the 0 ABC and C extension wave. So it's the same thing. So if I take, for example, the extension tool, I put it on here, it would have gave you the top of the bull run. Yeah. So now see, for example, let's do it this way to really show you how it works. You see price losing momentum. Took out liquidity, engulfed it. So now we broke this low here. So this is the first time from in the bull run that Bitcoin actually broke structure to the downside. Yeah, look, bum, 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 pump, pump, pump. Then it broke structure. It came for a last pump. And then it broke structure again to the downside on the weekly. So in this case, you could have, for example, said, when it breaks under this, I wait for a pullback and I sell. Then you have this low here, which really is the key for the extension. So you have now 0, you have A, B, extension C. So how do you know how big the extension C can be? You take the Fibonacci, you put it on the high, on the first created low, on the second high, in this case the all-time high at that time, and then it would have gave you this box. So now let's say you would have sold on this small dip here, on this small pump here, yeah? From here to down here, for example, that would have been a 63% move. And just knowing this and selling there, just because you know how to use extensions, okay, I sell again. For example, you sell 50 and you sell again on that pump. Because you know we broke structure. Maybe it's going to go higher, but eventually it will come down. You cannot predict what exactly it will do. But you also have a rising channel here, or a rising wedge, and that is a bearish pattern. So as soon as it breaks this, we are gone to the downside. It broke it, get under it. And look. That's exactly how I called the bottom. That's the most important thing in crypto. I tell you, for the future, this is the only thing you need to really make money. And you only need the weekly chart and boom, reached. So where is the point I will start buying in the next bull run when this happens? I will start buying at the 1.618. So if you would have done that, you would now be up 400% on Bitcoin. 400%. Because after that, we absolutely skyrocketed. So, and this actually was, Lord, why is it not stopping? This here was the break of the falling wedge. Often it does a falling wedge at the bottom of a bear market and a top, a rising wedge on the top of a bull run or of a market. For example, here we had on the smaller time frame, you can see this. We had a rising wedge, bearish pattern. When we broke this is when you go on my channel on the first 2 videos, I called the top of the bull run exactly at this date. Then it came back. How much did it do? You could have bought back and sell it again, but look, let's say you exited here. You missed a 14% move, man. That would not have made you rich. I can tell you that. So, but what made it bullish again? We had a falling wedge. Falling wedge is a bullish pattern. Bearish pattern, bullish pattern. Bullish pattern, it's the same thing. It's a falling wedge or a channel in this case, but I think either it's a falling wedge even in this way. Falling wedge, boom, breakout, pump, same thing. It's the same thing all over again. This is an inverse falling wedge, which is a bearish pattern. And these are things everybody can learn them. It's easy. It's just you need some time. And here you had an rising wedge, which is a bearish pattern. And boom, where do I buy? You buy on the extension target. You take 0, 1, 8, ABC correction, boom, that's where you buy. That's where you start to accumulate. Also in the next bear market. That's when you buy. I told people 100 times, 15K is the low. Oh no, but what if it's going under 10K? But what if? What if it's not? Then you miss the generational opportunity just because you fear like a 50% or 25% drop. You know, so this is when you start to buy. Accumulate for the next bull run. So we will do the same thing again. How long will this bull run go? Let's see. Let's see, what did we do previously in the past? In the past, we did this. So we always had 1,060 days, 1,050 days run, bull run, and from bottom to top. Then from top to bottom, always between 420 and 365 days bear market, from top to bottom. 426 when I would do it correctly. Yeah, 20. It's because it's weeks, so. But then from bottom to top, 1,057 days. From top to bottom, 371 days. From bottom to top, 1,057 days. It's the same thing, guys, you know, on the day exact. And then again, from top to bottom, this bear market we just had. Same thing. Why is it gone? Wait 1 second. Look. From top to bottom. 380 days. Again, you have your extension targets met. You have the timeline is correct. People say this bull run is so different. No, it isn't. Why is it different? The only thing why Bitcoin didn't go higher last bull run was because of the COVID crash. It actually took out potential. Because look at this sequence here. This sequence was a lot crazier. So if I go down now here, look the difference. It almost reached the 200. So it could have gone, if we just corrected to this price, for example, it could have gone to 130K last bull run, but it didn't. Or to 79, 80K, or to 105. But no, because of the crash, the potential was smaller. And it reached the levels. It reacted on the 1618, on the 180, almost 200, and came down. So now we have the same thing again. So we don't have this internal structure. So it's a bit different how we move, but on the timeline, we are still the same. So what is the timeline saying? Let's say 1,050 days. Then around this time here, end of the year, next year, let's say from August to November. You don't need to be exact. You want to sell before that, you know. But that could potentially be the top. But where the top is price-wise, we cannot know it. It can be here. It can be here. It can be here. We don't know that. We just know that every single time it had perfectly the same timeline of executions. That's the only thing you can use, and that's how I predicted the top, the bottom, and everything. It's that simple. Like I can show you. Look. In 2023, I posted this. I showed it yesterday. But there are new people here, so I will show it again. I think this was the post. Look, here. 5 people liked it. People, look, and that's how sentiment in the market works. I said to you, markets pump when the minority is long and the majority is short, that they say Bitcoin is going down. It's going to 10K. So the majority was short. The minority was long. And I said, your opinion does not matter. Fractals do. So here you can see that that was the same thing I just showed you. And that created the bottom, the exact bottom. Exact bottom. So here it says 1st December. I would not, maybe it's going there, but maybe it's also September or November, but it gives you a rough idea of where the timeline, where we are. We are a little bit over the half of the bull run. And then I actually posted on that one, and I reposted it in this tweet when we, from the 13th of January, started to run. Let's say this was the breakout candle of the push here. So this was this breakout candle. That was the 23rd October 2023. So 10 months after. And after these 10 months, from my call of the bottom, you would have already been up 123% on your investment. And you would not need to be worried right now to buy the top. You would now be up after 2 years almost 470%. If it rises to, let's say here, you make 13x on a Bitcoin that was worth like 600 billion at the bear market. And yeah, it's that easy. And here never was like institutions buying it. Now we have ETFs accumulating it. Look, the only actually thing we have to compare it to something is here. Here the gold ETF was launched. The first gold ETF was launched here. Look, the longest Bitcoin gold bull run ever. We had like an 8-year bull run, 3,000 days after that. So I don't know. I don't know what can happen. We need to be prepared for everything. But guys, this is breaking. It is breaking right now. We made more in 10 days than in the last year. Imagine that. Alts didn't even started running. Alts are now in a correction, and for now, as long as you see BTC dominance rising, that means Bitcoin is front running. Once Bitcoin finds some resistance, then that's what they call the alt season. So here, for example, let's do this like that. So look, this was when Bitcoin took dominance. Look, it was at 99%. That was back then in 2015. But this is how Bitcoin in the bull run took dominance over the market. There was almost no dominance to take, but still Bitcoin was the only one that ran to the upside. And then here it found resistance and altcoins started to run. And when they start to run, Bitcoin loses dominance. And look. You see? And that goes against everything you know, man. On this candle, you say, oh, it's over. Altcoins pumped so hard. And then boom, the next candle. And then, oh, it's over. I told you. And boom, the next candle. It's like, it's crazy. And last bull run, the same thing. this was the first top of Bitcoin where it reached the first time, the first all-time high. And that's where altcoins started to run. If I compare it to this, for example, let's go to Bitcoin. So look, the alt season started when Bitcoin created the first top here. Then ran a bit, came back 50%, did the last push and went to the bear market. And alt started to run when Bitcoin reached this high. So this could now be the point where we are right now. It could be that we are here for Bitcoin right now. Yeah. That doesn't mean we cannot run higher than here, because on the pump before that, Bitcoin was here. So in the cycle before, compared to now, we would be here. So there we had a big, huge pump left. Here it was like more the sideways action, but still, Bitcoin from here, from the low, made 138%, man, another double after the all-time highs and higher even. So that's where we are right now for Bitcoin, I believe. But with the ETFs, we could just see this again, like here, from here up here. And the thing is, if we are here right now, that's where now alts are going to start running when Bitcoin starts to move again. Maybe we need a bigger correction than we had right now. But I mean, no, we are not even. Let's say, no, we are not even here. So maybe we just gonna, like, let's say now break 100K and then flush down, and that would be the time where the alts really start to run from January, February next year. That doesn't mean that they cannot run right now, but I mean, this is where every single altcoin and shitcoin's gonna run, but really fast and really high, you know? So yeah, keep that in mind. There's still some time for the alts, even to buy more, you know? Now is actually the time you need to become a little bit more aggressive in these alts you believe in, because they are still at their lows, expect from a few like Patch AI, Render, and the narratives. But for example, HBAR, all these good projects that are still at the bottom, and now you have Bitcoin that broke all-time high, that gave you the confirmation of the last leg of the bull. So what do you want to wait for now? You know, that's the thing. There is nothing to wait for. Four-hour closed bullish. That's extremely good. This one closed engulfing bearish. That is not good. No. Man, I want to stop it. You see, decreasing sell volume, and boom, it reacted on the first order block. Guys, we had almost 100 people in here and we have 6 likes. Come on, smash the like button. That's the only way you can help me. I will never sell you something. I give you my knowledge. Either you appreciate it and you show me that with your like. That would be very appreciated by my side too. Thank you. Because sometimes people just forget to like. You know, it's not like they don't want to like, but they just forget it. Even me, I have a lot of people I follow and I watch all of their videos because you need like a few people you listen to get updates. I'm taking my updates from YouTubers. I'm not there sitting all day reading the news. I go to one video. He covers all the news. I don't need to have his opinion, obviously, but I just need to see what is relevant right now. What are people looking at? What is going on? And you can catch this up in like 15 in a 15-minute video, and you don't waste like 3 hours of your day. That's how I do it since years, and it works. Guys, it makes a head and shoulder, and you can also say a cup and handle. So once we break here and we don't react into that imbalance and break the low here, the next target will be, and this is like a very easy way of predicting a conservative target. So these are the two. Look, here's the liquidity, and it's here the high. Let's do it here. So with this move here, if we break with volume support, that means that on the break we have increasing volume, then this would be the next target, 91.5 again. And in this case, XRP would run again. So at the end, man, the rest of the crypto space, take profits. Yeah, guys, I would say I leave you with that. And then if something happens later on or tomorrow, I will be back. I will be back live. And yeah, stay tuned. Follow me on X because here I always post updates faster than I am live. So yeah, I try to only post like important stuff. So you will not become dumber by following me. I mean, this was also about elections, but mostly I talk about targets. I talk about, yeah, this was the stock to flow model. By the way, you can go check it on the internet, stock to flow model, and you will find this type of charts where you exactly can see where we were at that particular time. When everybody was bearish, we were actually only in this zone here. We were actually just in this zone here. So now we are in the yellow zone and we have the green left. So here, for example, the green was the last extension. Here it was the last extension. The only time it wasn't the last extension was here. And that was because of the COVID crash. But here we had no COVID crash, so the extension went higher. Here we had no COVID crash, so maybe the extension will go higher. And people were super bearish here. And look, what I mean, it's talking for itself, you know. Yes, so guys, I really appreciate you. If you have a last question, drop it now. Otherwise, I will stop the live in the next 3 minutes. But if you have a question, obviously. And thanks for everybody that was here. I really appreciate it. Let's have some fun in this bull run, guys. When the next Bitcoin high is broken, it's going to be hilarious. And when our alt start to pump, that's when we make the real money, guys. Because look, people say XRP don't move, you know, but if we take the absolute bottom and we go to the high we created yesterday, these are 220%. But this in like, when you look, half of the move was made in 9 days. So percentage-wise, no matter where your bags were in the meantime, if you compare it to Bitcoin, Bitcoin is like at 500%, and it's like Bitcoin. Everybody, the ETF scooped up for billions of dollars, and in total, it made like a 490, yeah, let's say 500% move. So where does XRP needs to go to put in a 500% move? It's not far, I can tell you that. So let's go into the monthly. So for XRP to go where Bitcoin is now percentage-wise, from the bottom, we would need only a $1.70 XRP. And as you see, from where we are right now, it's a double. We are a double away of catching up to Bitcoin. And we just broke a 7-year trend line, a 7-year triangle. And there's a saying, the longer the base, the higher in space. And I love that. I love that. It took some time, man, I can tell you. I got a little bit gray hair, I must say. I aged a bit quicker. Yeah, what's up? My little cat. So guys, I see you have no questions. Then I would say we see us very soon, maybe today, maybe tomorrow. Let's see. I wish you a great day. Thanks for being here, and goodbye. Since 2018. See ya, my friend.